A non-sex addict doesn't question whether they're sex addicted, much like an alcoholic doesn't question if they're alcoholic, or drug addict questioning they're drug addicted. If you're questioning if you're a sex addict, 2-to-1, you're already experiencing compulsive sexual behavior that's making you wonder what's wrong with you. Hey guys, I'm behavioral health and sex addiction recovery coach Rob Lopicola, and I am thrilled that you're here. If you're courageously battling sex addiction or compulsive sexual behavior, you are in the right spot. Please subscribe to my channel. I post a new video every Tuesday that will help you with strategies and techniques to break the cycle of compulsive sexual behavior. I am free from methamphetamine, sex addiction, alcohol addiction for many, many years now, and I coach men who are battling with these very addictions to change and transform. What I'm here today to talk with you is about the sixth seed of sex addiction. And we've had 5 seeds so far the previous 5 weeks, so feel free to go back on my YouTube channel and watch some of those videos and take a look at those 5 seeds. Today's the 6th. What is it? I know you want to know. It is denial. Denial is the 6th seed of sex addiction. And unless you see the fact that you're sex addicted or you are truly compulsive with your sexual behavior that's destructive, until you can really see it and get out of denial, there's nothing you can do about it. You can't fix something you don't see. Certainly can't fix something you're not willing to admit to or acknowledge that you are compulsively sexually active in ways that are destructive or sex addicted. And getting out of denial is very, very difficult. Many people have to lose their careers, their marriages, their children, their freedom, their reputation. They have to be embarrassed or humiliated. They need something extreme to kind of knock them out of the days of sex addiction or compulsive sexual behavior to really see what's going on. So if you're living with compulsive sexual behavior or sex addiction and you are in denial, that encompasses several things that you will experience if you're in denial. 1, you negotiate with your addiction. I'll only get compulsive with pornography or sex clubs or anonymous sex on weekends. I'll only do it on Fridays. I'll only do it 1 weekend a month. I'll only do it when I'm on vacation. You negotiate with it. One more time. This will be the last time. How many times have you promised yourself? If you continue negotiating with your sex addiction, you're in denial. If you believe that it's really not that bad, but your wife or your partner or your friends are acknowledging the fact that your behavior is out of line, and you constantly say, no, it's not, that's denial. You're denying the reality of your compulsive sexual behavior. If you've lost your jobs, or you've ruined your reputation to some degree, and you don't see it, you're ignoring it, you're just riding the wave that this is who you are, this is who I am, you're in denial. Denial takes on many facets. You have to get out of denial if you are willing to change and transform your life. No more negotiating with your sex addiction. There's no more doubting the fact that you're sex addicted if you're here 2-3 minutes in this video. A non-sex addict doesn't question whether they're sex addicted, much like an alcoholic doesn't question if they're alcoholic, or drug addict questioning they're drug addicted. If you're questioning if you're a sex addict, 2-to-1, you're already experiencing compulsive sexual behavior that's making you wonder what's wrong with you. And typically, when you're coming out of denial, when you're getting ready to face your sex addiction, it typically starts with, I think something's wrong with me. That's how it starts. You feel as though something's wrong with you. Then, once you go to 12-step meetings, or you get a sex addiction recovery coach like me, or you go to counseling and you start really taking a look at your sex addiction, then you might realize, oh, I'm a little sex addicted, but I'm really not willing to stop it yet. Let me see if I can control it for a while. Let's see if I can control my compulsive sexual behavior. With that, you negotiate. You'll only do it on weekends. You'll only do it on Fridays, once a month when you're on vacation. You negotiate with it. That's a form of denial. You're sort of coming out of it. You're realizing it's a problem, but you're still in denial. You have to experience several phases of coming to terms with your addiction for your life to completely transform. And there's 4 of them. The first one is, 1, acknowledging you have an issue with compulsive sexual behavior. Number 2, you have to get ready to admit that you are either sex addicted or compulsive in your sexual behavior. Then 3, you have to accept the fact that this is a part of you. Once you accept it, you are able to move on to what I call embracing. Embracing that you are battling with an addiction. And when you can embrace it, you're able to soar like an eagle. You're able to go to another level of peace and serenity. And I know that sounds odd, that how once I embrace that I'm a sex addict, I embrace that part of me, how do I soar like an eagle? Because for your life to change and transform, you have to live on a whole new level of thinking and behaving. You have to grow on a new level, a whole new mindset, a mindset that brings a whole new life, a whole new design to you. And you're able to live and prosper as a thriving individual, better than what we call normies, non-sex addicts. Your life will skyrocket to amazing heights. And I can coach you to understand what that means. How does that happen? There's so many strategies that we need to learn, practice, apply, and master for being a sex addict and yet having our life soar like an eagle. So that is your final seed. The final seed is denial. You must get out of denial for your life to change. And if you want to learn more about your sex addiction, I'm offering you a free 30-minute strategy session. I'll have the link below, or you can go to my website, sexaddictionrelief.com. I have a free 30-minute strategy session, 10 strategies to help you begin healing from your sex addiction and start a journey to a life of healthy sexual expression, free from shame, guilt, and isolation. Thanks so much for being here. Again, I post a video every Tuesday, so subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and hit the bell. So therefore, your phone will notify you every time I post a video, again, every Tuesday. Be well. I'm so grateful you were here, and I'll see you next week.